Go!
Attorney Steve Vondran, welcome to another exciting video. I told you these were coming. It looks like they're coming. We're now seeing them. Business Software Alliance demand letters. Okay, so if you don't know who the Business Software Alliance is, they are the trade association for a lot of the big software companies like Microsoft and Adobe and all the other big ones, okay? And some smaller ones. But they are now back, as I previously predicted, and they are sending these demand letters. And you can see they're kind of thick. I don't want to, show you this one, but these demand letters are very deceptively simple looking, I should say. And I don't mean that in any derogatory way. I'm just saying you get these letters and it looks, pretty innocent. It just says, hey, we're representing a certain software company and we believe or we have information that you are using pirated software. Now, let me tell you something. After handling, literally hundreds of software audits cases over the years, these BSA letters, many times, not all, are driven by informants. Okay, so maybe you shut the company down and you laid off an employee and the employee was in the IT department and employee is disgruntled. They sometimes will see an ad or somebody will tell them, hey, you can report them to the BSA and you might get a reward too, a reward being part of the settlement amount that the company ends up paying. So they look, like I said, it looks pretty simple and harmless, but what happens with a lot of companies is they'll reach out, they'll start talking to their lawyers because they will typically have regional lawyers here. And, it looks still, I'm looking at the letter here, it cites $150,000 if willful damage is shown, willful infringement, I should say, is shown. And that is the correct state of the law. Copyright law infringement can go up to $150,000 per title. And what happens a lot in BSA cases, especially with Microsoft, they will unbundle the Microsoft Word, the Office package, the Word, the Excel, the PowerPoint, the OneNote, all that stuff. They'll separate them and they'll say, well, you copyright infringed X amount of titles. And then if you have 10 computers, multiply that. The numbers can sometimes get very staggering is what I'm trying to say. So these cases can be brought. I'm looking at this letter. It's telling you, hey, just pay us a certain settlement amount. We'll go away. Everything will be fine. But guys, this is, like I said, it's a little too simple. It's maybe too tempting to just call and go, you caught me and I want to pay this. They have lawyers on their teams. You should have a lawyer on your team checking all this out before you're admitting things, before you just go, okay, you caught me. We have 50 computers. Nothing was, we have every, pirated Windows, we have pirated Autodesk software, we have pirated this, we have pirated that. Oh, okay, you caught me. You're giving them the keys and you're not protecting yourself. Moreover, you're not protecting officers and directors who can also be held liable, despite many people think, well, there's a corporate veil. Yes, but there's case law. If you willfully infringe, the directors and the officers who had a financial interest and an ability to control could be found liable. So you don't want to get yourself into this situation. This is one of those times where hiring a legal counsel, IP technology lawyer makes good sense. They'll ask you to do things. I'm looking Software Code of Ethics. I have a blog on that if you want to read that. But again, and I'm looking here, there's a settlement agreement. I can tell you, having negotiated, a ton of these agreements, over the years, they're tricky. They look very simple. Like I said, they look very, very simple, but they can be very tricky. And because they're going to affect your legal rights, your releases, confidentiality, things like that, you want to make sure your company is getting a clean, clear release, unequivocal of your claims, your damages, all that stuff, okay? That's where we come in. So if you get a letter, a BSA letter, don't panic. Don't throw your computers in the bay. Don't destroy evidence. Don't think that running and buying software really quickly, that somehow that's going to resolve the issue. Typically, it will not. This is general legal information only, not legal advice. But if you need help, you got a letter, free consultation, you know where to find us on the web at attorneysteve.com. That's attorneysteve.com. Thanks for watching. Good time to self-audit your company. Check your Microsoft out. Check your engineering software, your CADs. Check out your products. Make sure you're licensed. Trust me, it's cheaper now than when you get this letter. When you get this letter, you might be surprised some of the damage amounts that we have seen sought into the hundreds of thousands of dollars, okay? So it's no joke. Good time to check your compliance now. Tell a friend, tell a neighbor, check your software. Okay, Attorney Steve, got to run. Have a great day. Bye now. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that bell for new videos. Thanks. Bye now.